it is time, okay? So, everyone has been asking me about my training program, which is awesome. And I'm really, really excited to share it with you. So I've got it all like laid out. I want to go over all of like the key points of everything that you get with the training program. It is just warning, fair warning from the beginning. This is like a promotional salesy kind of thing, right? Because it is going to cost you money. So I can't do it for free. I wish I could, you know? One day I'll be able to. I'll make enough money that like I can just do like my training on the side for free and I don't have to charge you. So until we get to that point. But I just want to warn you because I don't want you to like kind of listen to this whole thing and be like, oh, she's trying to sell me a program. So this is because people ask me for my program. And I really love training people. Like I really love helping people like find their passion for fitness. And so I want to do this, you know, as well as, you know, everything else that I do. So with the training program, it's going to be 8 weeks. And the cool thing about it is I want to do it with you. I don't want you to I like coaches and trainers and managers and, you know, I've owned a few companies and that kind of thing. And so I'm always trying to be the manager that like doesn't ask you to do things that they wouldn't do, right? Because I appreciate that about a person. So I'm not going to ask you to do anything I wouldn't do, right? So I want to do the program with you. So we're going to start together and then we'll finish together. Some people will want to start maybe earlier or even later at a different point. So that's okay too. But just know that like we may be in different points of the program, but we're still kind of going through it together. So I think that's an awesome part of it. The first 4 weeks will be kind of a getting used to the new program. It kind of depends on where you are in your journey. So we'll go over that whenever you do sign up. Kind of depends on where you are in your journey, but I've broken it down into 2 different options. So I know there are people that are very, very, very scientific with their training, okay? And I also know that there's value in that, okay? But this 8-week program is not for like someone that's looking to win a bodybuilding show or someone that is looking to be a professional athlete, right? I wrote this 8-week training program as a person like me, a person like myself, right? A mom, right? Just a regular like 40-year-old woman in the regular world, right? You could be a regular dad, you know, that like works or stays home or whatever. Just I wrote it for like normal people to get fit, right? And that's not to say that you professional athletes, you know, bodybuilders are not normal people, because you are. But it's not going to be as advanced as something like that. That's going to cost you way more than this is going to cost you. And honestly, I have more just regular everyday people like myself that want to stay fit and healthy just for their kids and for their families and just for their life. I have more of those people, you know, that are asking than the athletes, and those kind of things right now. So this is specifically for those people, to the girls that, you know, want to grow a butt. I got you. I'll show you before pictures. Like, trust me, I got you. To the ladies that, you know, don't want the, you know, the flabby arm when you wave, you know, like I can teach you how to, you know, get some biceps. If you want bigger shoulders, you know, if you want smaller shoulders, I've done a lot of weight loss clients in the past. So, you know, I've taken people from being like 320 pounds to like 215 pounds, you know, or like 195 pounds. And so, it's just like normal people. Yeah. Regular everydays like me, you know, that will be more interested in this program. I did do 2 options. One is more for like my ladies that want to do more toning, more booty work, right? More leg work, that kind of thing. You're not as interested or not as motivated to have like, you know, amazing pecs, you know, and like great chest days and look at that tricep, you know? So it's cool. Like that one's more for that, those, you know, individuals. However, there are my guys, and that's totally fine, you know, that are like in this option too. Like, you're more beginner maybe, or even intermediate, because the other option is going to be more hardcore for sure. It's like people that have been lifting for a second maybe, or people that just want to jump in and like go crazy from the beginning, right? That's how I was. I followed like a Mr. Olympia coach when I first started working out. Sorry, my voice is still bad from all this stuff. But when I first started training, like I followed a Mr. Olympia coach. So I jumped in like feet first, let's fucking go, you know, and like went for the second option. But I had different goals. Everyone does. And so it kind of depends what you're looking for. My body type may not be ideal for you. You may be like, hey, I want to be really toned, but I don't want to be that big, you know? So I'd probably go with the first option. If you're like, I want to be bigger than you, then let's go to the second option, you know, and you're going to need more food. So, it's great. You know, I think that there's a place definitely for customized programs that are specific to your needs, as an individual. Like if you have like major injuries, or certain types of disabilities maybe, or things like that, you know, there's like, this may not be perfect for you. However, with my different options, I'm going to give 3 levels of modifications. So even though it's not like super customized to each specific person, it's kind of a very broad, you know, like general fit training program. It's still going to be like dialed up for the more advanced lifters or, you know, trainers, and the less advanced, like newer individuals to the gym. So, and I'm excited about both of you, all of you, right? Like, it doesn't matter what category you're in. So I'm going to give you options. I'm going to give you modifications. If you have injuries, things like that, you're going to have a direct line of communication to me. So even though, like I said, it's not like super specific on every move, I'm going to be able to answer your questions, right? If you're like, hey, I just really don't think this modification fits me. Can you give me something else? I totally can. Like, we'll talk daily. So don't worry about that. Let's see, what else? Let me look, make sure I'm still on track. I get excited, you know me by now. And I write everything down to make sure I don't miss anything. So, personal line to me, like I said, I want to do like a Telegram group that's like exclusive to just like our training team. So everyone that's like in the program will be part of it. We can have like a group section, and then we'll have like our personal just me and you messages for sure. I'm going to put like daily motivation, daily tips, you know, like pictures, videos, things like that. We can go over questions, anything like that on that channel. So that'll be specific like for our group. The cool thing about me doing it with you as well is I'm going to make videos. Well, I've already made videos. That's what kind of took me so long, of every single workout that I've got in the program. So that way if you like don't know what a move is, or because I'm going to send you everything obviously in print, and if you don't know the names of something, it's okay, because I'm going to have a corresponding video to go with it, so you don't have to go look it up. You don't have to waste time. You can just watch the video, okay? I'm gonna get some water because I'm losing my voice again. Intermission, water break. Voice regained, we're all good. Hopefully you got some water. Okay, so I'm almost done, not too much longer. You guys know now, I talk a lot, so I try to keep them to a minimum, but I really like sharing with you. So, back on topic. I want before and after pictures. If you're cool with that, it'll be sent to just me. They won't be shared. They won't be given out. I know all the rules and laws about that, believe me, about sharing pictures that don't belong to you. So that will not happen. But I would like to see like before and after pictures so we can track your progress, right? I think it's really important. I don't have a lot of before pictures, and I totally wish I did, like had kept those and like had taken those, because now I'm like, yeah, I was like super not fit, but I can't really like show a lot because I'm not big on pictures. So if you're cool with it, I'd love to do that. And measurements for sure, because a lot of people will focus on the number on the scale. But what we're going to do is we're not going to just like have you lose weight. We're going to have you like redistribute your body mass, you know? And so that way we're going to tone, we're going to build, we're going to gain muscle, we're going to lose fat, like all of it at the same time. And so you can't really trust just like the number on the scale. You really have to trust like the inches, the inches, right? The inches. So those are more important than the number on the scale. So I'd really like to measure from the beginning with every single person. And my main goal, it's going to be, like I said, 4 weeks and 4 weeks. And so it's $100 a month. It's 200 total for the 8 weeks. And you're going to fucking love it. I think you're going to really love it. I'm going to love it. It's going to be so fun for me. I'm really excited to be able to help you, like grow. Like that's my goal is I think a lot of personal trainers like get in the business and they have like lifetime clients or they look for lifetime clients, And so I kind of think of it as like, I'm more like Hinge, right? If it was a dating app, I'm a personal trainer like that. Like I want you to use me to learn and to like hit your set of goals, but I want to like teach you and motivate you, but also like teach you discipline so you don't always need motivation from another person, and really like help you incorporate it into your lifestyle, right? Because what works for me is not going to work for you. So that way we're going to like go through those kind of questions like nutrition coaching and that kind of shit, like how to put it into your life to make it work for you. Because my goal is to like have you for these 8 weeks, maybe 16, maybe we do like 2 cycles, whatever. But after that, like you should be able to like get out on your own and like do your thing, because you have like made it part of what you do now, and so you don't need me there. I mean, I'll be there if you want me there for sure, but you don't have to continuously pay me to like teach you bullshit that you already know, or like I can teach you a foundation and then how to build on that foundation, right? And then you kind of own it yourself, and it's really empowering. So I want to do that. Yeah, that's all I have right now. I hope it wasn't too long. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too salesy. Hope you have an amazing day.